what a difference a week makes. How much has everybody been buoyed by the last two results?
Yeah, it's been a great week, like you said, coming off the back of two important wins for us and a very important part of the season. And we pinpointed these two games that we went into with the West Ham one and the Middlesbrough game as ones we need to pick up points, as many as we can, and to pick up maximum points has been brilliant.
I know Adam Clayton before the Middlesbrough game said he felt this week was make or break for them. As players, what does it do for you when you're able to look at that league table, albeit with 7 games still to go, and you see your names above the bottom 3?
Yeah, it's a massive incentive, and like I say, before the Middlesbrough game we were looking at the table thinking if we beat these I think it puts us 7 points clear of them, so it's a massive game. Like, everyone was touting it as a 6-pointer, and I think we saw it as that as well, and everyone was full of confidence going into the game off the back of the West Ham game. We played well and got the 3 points, and we went there and was at home and we got the 3 points at the end of the day. So yeah, it's nice to be finally out the bottom 3, but the only time you really want to be out the bottom 3, the most important time is the end of the season, really.
We asked Marco about his incredible record in terms of home form, and obviously you guys haven't lost at home since he joined the club. He says he prepares the team no differently. What is different playing at the K-Com as opposed to playing away?
I don't know, I think everyone wishes they could put the finger on it, so then we could go away from home and win games. We've got a big game coming up tomorrow, so if we could possibly take the home form away from home, then it would help tomorrow. But I don't really know what it is. You could put it down to anything, the atmosphere at home, the fans. I don't think no one likes coming here. And we, like I say, we've just been good at home, and before the games we're full of confidence just because we've been that good at home, and our home form's really good, and I don't know why it is, but away from home we've not put the performances in or got the results that maybe we deserved in some of the games. Certainly when we played away, one sticks to mind was the West Ham game when we played away, and I thought we could have won that game 5 or 6-0, and we ended up getting beat. So just things like that, I think, just knock your confidence a little bit. So like I say, it'll be perfect time to turn that away form around tomorrow.
I mean, obviously there's a lot to like about the last 2 games. Clearly, crucially, you got the wins, but the way you were able to come from behind, the goals you scored. But for the team, what was the most encouraging thing about those results?
Just the 6 points, really, because like I say, the most important thing at this part of the season and our position in the table is the points, because you need to get points on the board. There's no good putting good performances and coming away with no points at this stage of the season, because no one's really interested in the performances. So like I say, to be able to put in the performances and get the 6 points was massive for us. And like I say, we've been full of confidence for weeks. We've always believed that we're going to get out of it and stay in the Premier League. We've got great team spirit. We've showed that in the last 2 games, like you say, coming from 1-0 behind in both of the games. So we've just got to keep that going now. We've got 7 games left, and I think I said it before in one of the interviews, these 7 games are like cup finals for us now, because we need to go into every one of them needing the big 3 points, or try and get points on the board and just look out for ourselves. We don't really want to concentrate on other teams around us. We're in a good position ourselves now, like I say, out the bottom 3, and if we focus on ourselves and get the points that we know we can, then we'll be okay.
And when you see the manager reacting when things perhaps aren't going as well as you like at half-time against West Ham and so forth, have injuries, suspensions, brings in different players, are you able to take confidence from the positive nature, if you like, of his decisions?
Yeah, definitely. I think the frustrations were, obviously they can see a few of the replays back, especially the goal where I think he was offside, and so I think there was arguing about that. But yeah, I think they saw the replays and was maybe having a word with the full official about that. But he comes in at half time and he just said to everyone, we've been playing well, which we have, and we all believed it out on the pitch. And coming in at half time, and everyone was still, it was like was winning 4 or 5-0. Everyone was still full of confidence, and we all knew we was going to turn the game around. They came with 2 strikers. I think they needed the win, so they came 4-4-2, and they went a bit more direct than I think last time we played them away. They certainly tried to play a bit more football, but I was expecting that with the 2 strikers they played. And like I say, we put in a really good performance, and the most important thing was we put in a performance and got the 3 points.
So how much of that confidence then, and how much of a bearing can it have when you go to Manchester City?
It's huge. If we've got a great team spirit like we have, and the confidence going into the games, if we'd have been off the back of 2 defeats in the previous week, then it would have been under massive pressure to get something at Manchester City, because we'd have still been in probably second from bottom with 4 or 5 points to try and make up with games running out. So now we've got them 6 points. We virtually see it as a free hit, but we're not going there just to lay down. We're going there for the 3 points, because, like I say, we really need them. They're fighting to try and get into the top places. So it's going to be a good game, but it's a game of football. It's 11 players versus 11 players, and the confidence we've got at the minute, and like I say, all the management and the gaffer and the away fans that we're going to take, anything can happen, and just try and get what we can.
Do you feel then that this team can go there tomorrow and play with a bit more freedom?
Yeah, like I say, off the back of the big week with the 6 points, we can go there not putting too much pressure on ourselves to get anything. It was probably a game if we stepped back 5 games ago and we'd have looked at, we'd have probably said we're not realistically not going to get anything from the game, but we still go there trying to get something from the game. So, like I say, anything we can get tomorrow is going to be a huge bonus, but we're going there full of confidence off the back of the two victories.
Thank you very much.
Sam, how much have you enjoyed these last 2 games? Obviously, the team had a setback with Tom's suspension, but you ought to have been enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I really enjoy playing that position. I've said it in a few of the press conferences before. I started the season playing the holding role under Mike, and like I say, I really enjoy playing that. I think it suits my game down to the ground. And unfortunately, when Tom got sent off, he was obviously going to be a big miss, because I thought Tom was probably playing the best football I've seen him play since I've been at the club in the last few games. So it was going to be a huge miss, and for me to just get a chance to play in that position, I've enjoyed it. And I've got Big Alf next to me as well that puts in a lot of work, which definitely takes a lot of strain off myself as well. So yeah, but it's just a team game at the minute, and if I'm out on the pitch playing, then I don't care where I'm playing.
And the super team spirit that everyone's enjoying at the moment, how much is that down to the head coach, and how much is down to the players, do you think?
Yeah, a lot of it's down to the head coach, because we've got a lot of different international players that have come in and from different parts of the world. So some of the players English aren't as good as others. So to have the team spirit that we've got in such a small space of time, we've not had a pre-season with all the lads. They've just been chucked straight in at the deep end, if you like, because we was in a relegation battle when they come, and we still are. So it's down to the manager, all the players. We've got a great, like I say, we had great team spirit at the start of the season. We came into the season with 12 fit senior players or something. So we all knew we had to stick together. So any players that have come in, they've just taken on to that. And like I say, it was just every day around the training ground and going onto the field, everyone's just in high spirits all the time, and that's credit to the boys, the senior boys as well, and the management.